Hello, Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Sid Meier's Civilization 6 in our Glory of Rome series, and probably get to wrapping this thing up. We are going into the episode 50 to 60 range, but I doubt if we'll make it to 55. We'll see how this goes. The victory plan, like we talked about in the previous episode, is we are going to attack Russia. It's gonna go over, pretty well, because we have a massive army on their border, and also just lots of leveled up units, artillery. It's not going to take long to capture a number of their cities. The only thing that'll take a while is the fact that the game is as far along as it is, and the load time's a little slow. But we're going to take these cities up here. So we're going to add all of this to the Roman Empire for the purpose of also finally finishing off Alexander just for fun. But then as soon as we do that, we'll come back down here, we'll take these last two cities, maybe Cheboksary as well, if that's how you pronounce that. But then we're going to stop, and we will have completely achieved, for sure, our objective of controlling all of the territory of the original Roman Empire, and then some. But then we're going to keep going. We're going to probably raise Maitland to the ground, honestly. Then we're going to take New Delhi. At the same time that we're going to take New Delhi, I'm going to have my naval ships, the orders have already been given, heading over to Sydney, and around the same time all this is happening, we're going to take Sydney. So that will give us a domination victory within a couple of episodes. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive in. We're going to queue up Future Tech and Future Civic again here, and we're going to go through and see what needs to be built. Constantinople has finished its trader. We have room for another trader, so we should probably build another trader. There's also a bit of an entertainment problem here, believe it or not. So, you know what? Let me double check over here to make sure I've turned off the Mars hydroponics. Yes, I have. Did that a few episodes ago. It's been a few days since I recorded, so I wanted to be sure. Let's go ahead and get a jet bomber going in Constantinople. I feel like we can do another couple of jet bombers in the area. Sure, do another trader there in Augusta. Phlebum, what do you need? Research lab would give additional gold and science. We don't really need science at this point. Airport might be nice. Would give additional production as well. Yeah, let's do the airport. 27 turns away. Not really a huge factor at this point. We're probably not going to go 27 more turns into this game, but I'm going to go ahead and train a builder up here in Trondia, because we're going to need a builder up in that area before too long, I think. Aguila, already have an airport in the area, so let's go ahead and, well, no, I don't want to do a bath because that's my only option there. I don't want to get rid of that production bonus. So how about aerodrome? This is just purely for the production, really. Not much else. We'll put it right there and keep going. Going to try and move somewhat quickly through this power plant, sure. Mobania? Yeah, let's do an encampment here. It needs to be on a production tile, most likely one of these. Yeah, let's put it right there. And we'll do a broadcast center here. There was some discussion in the previous episode, or in the comments on the previous episode, about why the cultural victory went down. And of course, it's because we conquered one of the other civilizations. So if you're going for a domination victory, it can be harder to achieve a cultural victory because you're constantly taking away other cities and adding them to your empire. So it's kind of hard for other civilizations to have citizens to send to you when you're taking over all the citizens. That's the explanation, and I appreciate the discussion on that. Let's see, we'll do a shipyard in Memphis. I'll do a builder here, because there's still some stuff in the area I think that can be built. Get a sewer in Poitium. That city name is still funny. And then how about, don't need another builder, do a stock exchange. Money, money, money. Now we can definitely do an archaeological museum in Mombasa, so we'll do that. Repair the watermelon Zubarium, and we need to escape by foot here. Spy successfully evaded, captured after being detected. Oh, I can't wait for them to fix that typo. All right, Destroyer Armada. Let's have you rest and repair for a bit, have you fully heal up. And we're going to let this infantry that just finished off Cyprium heal up as well. Meanwhile, this missile cruiser Armada needs to head down to Sydney. It's about 10 turns away, the arrival of those various ships to Sydney. Let's see here. All right, we're going to disrupt rocketry in Hoshangabad. We'll attempt that again. I think we've already tried that a few times, actually. Palmyra. These tiles can be improved near Palmyra. And I believe we have a settler heading down to this location right now. I think the order's already been given, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, let's do that seaside resort. And we can use this builder to start improving these tiles, even though the city hasn't been built yet. All right, aircraft carrier, you can stay put. Jet bomber, stay put. I think it is time to declare war on Russia, though. That needs to happen. So, let's see. Peter, what Casus Belli do I have? I've got Holy War. Let's go ahead and do that. Declare. Not going to waste any time.
Россию победить невозможно.
We'll see about that.
Кто с мечом к нам придет, тот от меча и погибнет.
We will see about that, Peter. Goodbye. Okay. So we need to go ahead and get some of my units in range of this city in order to actually attack it. Let's see. Alright, now I can see this unit here. We can go ahead and finish off this unit pretty easily, actually. So let's do that now. We're going to take Skov first, or however you pronounce that particular city name. You guys can let me know in the comments if you like. We'll roll up here and see if this artillery can fire. Doubt that it can. No, it can't. Let's see. If we get this one here, can't quite fire, but it will be able to next turn, most likely. Let's move this one up there. Very good. Let's finish off that Eastern Orthodox Apostle. Try not to enjoy it too much. reduce their religious influence in the area by considerable margins. Let's see. This mobile SAM, I need to have them up a little bit closer to some of my units. And this mobile army here, actually this jet bomber I can go ahead and give orders to. Oh, this unit didn't actually die, so let's finish that one off, definitely. And we can drop thermonukes as well, which I might do on Moscow just for fun. Because we have that option. Alright, can't do anything there. Already attacked with that unit. Can't do anything here. Alright, we've got this modern armor army that I'm going to roll up here. Any additional units in the area? I mean, there's definitely some more Russian apostles that I need to get rid of. Let's see if we can go ahead and buy a unit here that can help with that. Not really. Don't have the gold for it. We'll have to wait. Okay, that's fine. Okay, a lot more units are going to be in range of that city next turn. So that was a little bit of a lackluster first attack, but we're getting there. However, hang on. These guys, I think, were heading up this direction. Yeah, they were. Let's go ahead and bring them in. Okay, this is an apostle. I kind of want to just send him... I mean, we could fight these Indian apostles right now. But I'd rather just send the apostles south to help spread the religion in this area. So let's just do that. You can have Senetia, and then we'll give you more to do in the coming turns. The Indian apostles are not really a threat to my religion, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. Let's put this trader in Minsk. Okay, we have this guy here as well. Gonna do the same thing. Send you down to Mobilium. Have you spread religion? Ah, did not convert Mobilium. Probably because there's 24 citizens in that city. It's gonna take a while. Alright, this Inquisitor, though, might have some stuff to do. Let's see. Yeah, Brundisium actually needs to be cleansed. There's a couple of cities nearby that need to be cleansed. Let's take care of that one. They'll do Brundisium next turn. Alright, and this settler, I can still put a city there, but I'd rather have one... Another one out in the Americas. Let's put it right here. It's going to take 20 turns, but at this point it's kind of arbitrary. We're going for the victory. But I need to go ahead and give orders to these guys nonetheless, just in case we end up playing longer than we think we will. Not really the plan, but... Alright, let's go ahead and repeat that route, please. What else do we have? Oh, good. Gonna need to clear that marsh, but that'll help Servia grow a lot faster. And we definitely need to improve... Hang on. Both of those tiles, as well as the additional... There's lots of woods around Luvium, so that'll be a huge production city before long. Good. Some more food for Portus Mosium. And, yeah, let's go ahead and clear this marsh. Ooh, what's your issue? No, still growing. It was saying that it was going to lose a population, but it's not going to. Send you up to that cocoa. And then this builder is brand new. Let's see. I think we need to send another builder to the Panamopolis area. I think we have already got one going, but we'll wait a little bit longer. Alexander Column. Another great work for our civilization. And what else do we have? Just repeat this route. I probably have a few more units to go through. We have a massive empire at this point, so going through each turn is taking a good bit. But with the next turn, as it is, I think it's cycling now, or it's about to. We're going to start to see a lot more momentum, I think. Or I certainly hope. Because the turn timer is slowing down to a crawl. Yeah, let's send more of you out this direction. We're going to need a builder down that way for the new city. Oh good, the apostles arrived here. Let's do some more converting. Where's this builder going? I'll just send you to Panamopolis just on the off chance that's where you needed to go. Don't have any other tiles in this area that I can improve. There's only one more build, too, so... Well, why don't you just come down here, and we'll give you something to do once you get there. How about that? I think we pretty much built out all of the original Empire's territory. All right, now the turn is actually cycling, and definitely I would say this city is going to fall next turn. This Cossack army might give me a little bit of trouble, but they're not going to be able to stand up to some of the other units in the area. They'll be strong, don't get me wrong, but they're not promoted at all. They haven't been in combat, and I've got some promoted units in the area that are going to be able to do plenty of damage in just a couple of seconds. Carthage has declared war on Peter. Yeah, I knew that. Alright, interesting. They're firing on the tanks. Doesn't look like they were able to do much damage with the Cossack army, as we discussed. So, ideally, I think the way to kill these guys would be with some artillery from a distance. Preferably with these guys, maybe. We'll see how this goes. They will die. It's just a matter of which unit I'm going to kill them with. We'll see if maybe we can kill them with this rocket artillery army. That would be nice. Yes, we can. Perfect. So we can fire from the city. Alright, so they're no longer a threat. We can go ahead and fire on Pskov, as well with this unit. And then we might have this in the bag already. We'll see. Let's see how much the second artillery attack does. So satisfying to watch. Let's see, this unit can also fire. Oh. Not quite done? Really? Okay, this unit can take the city. Good, this unit needs to be promoted as well, because they are only level 1. So, this will actually work out in my favor. How's their XP doing? 33 out of 45. Alright, so this city's going to fall. That unit will most likely get promoted. And we can keep moving other units in the direction of the capital, which we can go ahead and take. That way Russia will be kind of back on its hind legs a little bit. Alright, hurry up. See, this is what's going to take the most time with these final episodes. It's just the egregious load times, given the size of the map. This is not a natural Civ 6 map size. Alright, good. Promotion is available. Can't promote them just yet, and we will, of course, we're not going to give that to Macedon. We're going to keep the city. Let's be cheeky. There we go. Pisikovium, or something along those lines. Now, yeah, we need to get in range of Moscow here. Let's see what would be the fastest way to do it. Mines? Yep, that'll do it. I want to get some of these units into closer range. Oh, good. I can fire with these guys. Let's do that then. And I think we've fired with everyone else so far. I will go ahead and kill off this unit with the tank. Moscow's not terribly well defended. And we will go ahead and move this machine gun army up a little bit closer and this mobile SAM up to help defend. Next turn is going to be pretty disastrous for them. However, speaking of disasters, I also have a jet bomber. Let's go ahead and pay a visit to Moscow. Got more jet bombers in the area. Or will soon, anyway. Anipons can do... Yeah, do another trader. We are continuously building up capacity for additional traders, so may as well. Builder. 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 Thermonuclear device, I suppose. Not all of these construction projects are going to matter, I don't think. We'll see. Can't do a jet bomber here, but we can do a missile cruiser armada, so why not go ahead and add a few more of those, just in case that'll help out towards the end game. One of the difficult things as we get into, you know, these long load times and the really, really tall empires is just the overwhelming feeling of, what is this city again? Like, what do I need to build here? Like, there's kind of a lack of... There's so much at this point that, like, each time it cycles to a new city, it is honestly difficult, I think, for anybody, certainly someone recording for YouTube, to make ideal decisions with regard to what needs to be in each spot. So I'm doing my best. Alright, we can go ahead and do a stock exchange, which I will do for the extra gold. And then let's build the university in Zumbaram. Repair the watermill here. Alright, Destroyer Armada is ready to head down to Sydney. So we'll do that. And then this mechanized infantry army needs to head up to... Actually, you know what? I bet you there's an airport in the area. Let's look for one. If we can find an airport... There's an airport there? No, there's not. Closest airport. That's an aerodrome. Need to find an aerodrome with 6 slots. I can't remember where I have one. I have one in Africa somewhere. I feel like I built one deliberately, or maybe it's still building. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Is there one that I've recently captured? No. There is not. See, I would like to just fly this unit out. That'd be cool. But it's not seeming like it's going to be possible. So instead what we'll do is just send it up. It's only going to take 5 turns. It's not terribly long, but I would have preferred to get it done a little faster. Alright, let's get a farm there. Followed by... it's a little bit too far away from any cities. All of these tiles are, in fact. However... Oh wait, we also have this mechanized infantry army in general, so we can send them up as well. Just going to take 4 turns. Yep, that's in range of Bombasia, so we'll go ahead and build up on that. New builder available here. Why don't you come up here to our new territory around Pisikovium. I'm amused that we called it that. Transfer this jet here. This Inquisitor was going to come down, I think, to Brundisium. Remove Heresy. Excellent. Airport's almost done in Brundisium as well. That's quite handy. Let's transfer this unit to Pisikovium. We want this war to go somewhat quickly. We're going to repeat this route, no problem. Okay, this is our other new trader. Why don't we go ahead and... yeah, let's say... let's have Poitiers attach. It might already be attached, but just to be sure. Okay, we'll have a new machine gun army to send to the border very soon. Meanwhile, these guys are ready to roll in for the attack on Moscow and other cities. In the next turn, anyway. I don't think that's in range of any cities. Yay for meaningless improvements. Okay, let's come down here, and we're working on getting this area converted up, but it's just taking a good while. All right, good. Mobilium is now an Imperial Cult City. We got some gold from that, as you saw. Final great work from Boris Oslovsky, or Orlovsky. Bust of Tsar Alexander. Yeah, well, I guess we want that. Not really, but thanks. We could definitely chop down some rainforest around Portus Mosium to help this city grow a lot faster, but I'm just not sure that I want to. Being totally honest. Not sure that it's a priority I should have. Because those colonies, at this point, have very little significance. We're going to put Australia back on their heels before long. Once enough turns pass for my navy to get down there. They're already all on the way. Alright, at Cosium, Valletta would give an additional... interesting. Trade route, or additional envoy if we sent them a trade route, but I'd rather just continue the existing one there. Maybe we'll send one from another city. Yeah, how about from here? Valletta wants a trade route. In that case, let's make it easy. Alright, Minsk, I want you producing. Numancia, sounds good. Begin routes. And this mechanized infantry army can ride up here. Not quite in range of Moscow yet, but almost. Yeah, there's no point improving that. However, there's some tiles near Van that I need to improve, so we'll do that instead. Let's improve that citrus. Again, we're going to have a settler there before long, and that will help. That will actually give those tiles that I'm improving a city to be assigned to. Okay, jet bomber, skip your turn. We have a few more units, I think, to give orders to, but these units are on their way down to, as you can see, they're on their way over to Australia right now, which is quite good. Let's get this apostle over to Serbia. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, we were going to have a city established out in California, weren't we? So why don't we go ahead and let's go for right here for one. That'll be in range of plenty of tiles. That'll be a very productive city once we get a builder over that direction. And we've got one training up in Amarillo 3 turns away, so we can just send them straight west to help build that city. Lots of desert out here, but then again, lots of aluminum as well. All right, the turn is cycling, so we're going to have lots of fun against Russia in the next turn. Probably, I would imagine, I'll be able to do a good amount of damage to Moscow. We need to get our artillery more in position, so it might take another 2 turns before we capture it, but... oh, interesting. They're trying to attack me. How cute. Look at the sheer amount of gold, science, culture, and faith per turn that I'm making right now. I mean, good God. This is crazy. Alright, let's make a few moves on Moscow really quick. Oh, what do we have here? Mechanized infantry promotable? Yes, I know that. Let's go ahead and give them Tortoise. And it looks like sources have been gained in Vientiane, so I want you to go ahead and just steal a great work from India. And now, before I end this episode, let's go ahead and at least try and do a little bit more damage to our good friends here in Moscow. I'm just kidding, they're not friends. Hang on. Alright, we can't quite hit anyone with this artillery yet. Hang on, what about... Nope, not with that one either. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. It's going to take a second for all of these units to be useful in battle against Moscow. However, I can go ahead and bring this tank in to start fighting against these Cossacks. And this rocket artillery army can cross the river. Yeah, we can't do anything at all with any of these guys. That's a shame. That's a shame. Hadrian is a sad panda. All right, we're going to eliminate these Cossacks, and on that note, I will cut this episode here. In the next one, we are going to continue moving on Moscow. I imagine it will fall in the next episode, and these cities up here will fall much faster because they're much smaller. So I will just be able to kind of cruise my units through and take these. Petrozavodsk might take some time, but we're going to take these cities, maybe burn a few of them to the ground or keep them. I don't know, but we're definitely going to kill Alexander and enjoy it immensely. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at noon Eastern Time. Series is almost over too, so stay tuned for something brand new in the noon slot, along with the rest of my historical and grand strategy stuff. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.